So you're probably wondering, who am I? Or more specifically, what is this whole podcast even about? Great questions. Why don't we answer those, shall we? Hi everyone, my name is Joshua Bellis, and some of you may know me, and if you don't know me, hi there. It's nice to meet you. Pleasure to have you aboard on my whole journey to start a podcast. It really means a lot to have you here and, for you to get to know me at the same time, get to enjoy this journey with me. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to the Augmented Experience podcast. So, what are we going to talk about here on this podcast? But before we get to that, I want to discuss a little bit about who I am and give you a little bit of background information of, what I do, what I used to do, or what I'm good at. So, currently I am a student at Texas Tech University. I am a computer engineering major. I used to be a musician. I used to play in the concert, marching, and jazz band at my old high school. I used to play clarinet specifically. And when it comes to things that I like to do in my free time, I like to build PCs. I like to give recommendations on technology. So that would include laptops, PCs, PC parts, or cell phones, and things like that. And obviously, based on that whole fascination I have with technology, that obviously gives away what one of the main topics we're going to be talking about, which is technology. So obviously in this podcast, I'll be talking about pieces of technology that interest me, or things in technology that I find fascinating, or giving my own recommendations and opinions on pieces of technology. But at the same time, I will also be talking about the businesses and the companies that make those products and giving my own input in how I feel about them, or situations regarding those companies from time to time. But another main topic I want to talk about is also things that go about in the video game world. Because as many of you know, or if you don't know me, I am someone who actively plays a lot of video games. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. I love playing video games. They're fun. But I also like to talk about the companies that make them, because there's so many things that go on in the video game industry that's very fascinating to me, that I would just want to share my own opinion and share my input on what I think about what's going on in the video game world. So now that leads into the next question, which is, when should we expect episodes to be uploaded? So I have a schedule in mind that I plan on going with, and unless if I change my mind about it, I'll let you guys know about it on the Instagram page of the podcast. I'll leave the link down below. So the schedule so far is I will be uploading Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So that's when you guys should be expecting episodes. So about 3 a week, which is fair, because that at least gives me more time, more exposure to get more fine-tuned on what I'm doing. However, I believe that's really all this episode is really just going to be about, is just me giving you guys an idea about what this podcast is about, and maybe give you a little glimpse of who I am, and give you at least an idea of the type of person that I am, or how I might respond to some questions. Obviously, I'll be giving my input on topics and stuff like that, obviously on the Instagram page, about what we're going to talk about or who I'm interviewing with. So stay tuned for that. But for now, I'm going to leave you guys with that. I hope you guys enjoy this episode. I know this is a very short episode. Obviously, this is just an introduction episode to the podcast. That's all it is. It's just a banner video. But I really want to thank you guys for taking time out of your day and listening to this episode. It really means a lot to me, and I would really love your guys' feedback throughout the whole journey in my process of building on my podcast, and just having fun along the way, because that's really the main reason I started this. This isn't a podcast that I made just to make money or make a quick buck, really. This is something that I've been planning on doing for the past few years, and I finally now have all the resources available to make this dream happen. So I hope you guys enjoy this journey with me, that you guys grow along with me as I learn more topics and learn more about what I'm talking about every day, or every time I upload an episode and interview somebody, because there's always something to learn along the way, guys. But until next time, guys, I love you guys. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a blessed day. Peace out.